Respite Care is, I guess the standard definition would be like a daycare for kids with special needs, but it is so much more than that. It's having the kid come first and their disability come second. We want to give every kid who comes to Respite the opportunity to have the same opportunities that their typical peers have. My name is Bri, and I grew up in California, and I moved here in 2006 to go to college. First got into the special needs population because when I was 7, my cousin was born, and when my cousin was born, he was the only person that I had ever met with a special need. When I moved here, I really kind of missed that part of me. Like, I really missed my cousin, and I knew that I wanted to go into helping families who maybe didn't feel like they had the right resources or the right things in their area, and so that's kind of how I found Respite. I started here as an intern in 2010, and kind of throughout the years I moved up from an intern to a child care specialist and found a child care manager, and I love it. Ashley was one of the first kids that I met when I came to Respite, and she was in a wheelchair, and she was nonverbal, very communicative. She was nonverbal, and she reminded me of my cousin Jessie so much, and so I felt like I could relate to her a lot more than I could for some of the other kids with needs that I wasn't quite familiar with. That first year that I was at Respite, we went to camp together. We got up there and we went hiking and canoeing and horseback riding, and that was like the experience that I really missed about being home, but mostly that it was so valuable with Ashley and really learning her on that level. Ashley has the biggest heart. She's such a sweetheart. She is very caring for other people. She constantly will have a doll or something that she's nurturing. She's very loving like that. If somebody else is really upset, it'll make her upset because she's just sad for them. But most of the time, Ashley has the biggest smile on her face. She is always happy, and she really genuinely cares about the people around her. And I just think that her heart is it's so caring and genuine, no matter what it is, whether she's doing an art project or meeting a new friend, she is not afraid to like jump into it. I think that she's smart and she's funny. She is a flirt. Spending that much time with Ashley, I really learned so much about what her mom goes through and what it's like to be a parent of a child with special needs. Now, I only got a very brief glimpse of that, but I saw even things from lifting her in and out of her chair so many times a day to get her dressed and to at her meal times and to go to the bathroom. It just gave me a whole new respect for parents of children with special needs and how much they go through in a day. And it was really amazing to see somebody kind of break those barriers that are maybe based upon looks at first. She doesn't let her disability get in the way of her making friends and being happy. I would definitely say Ashley's taught me to always look for like the light and the happiness and things. Like, she's happy all the time, and there's nothing that she can't do because of that. I mean, the girl's rock climbed, and she's done archery, and she's gone kayaking. Her disability doesn't stand in her way, and I think that that's really inspiring. But I think what I would definitely tell anybody who maybe is like meeting somebody who's nonverbal or who communicates differently is to give them a chance to communicate, because she can tell you all kinds of things like about her day and the way she's feeling and things that she needs just through her way of communicating. It's so hard to even describe, but if you give her the chance to communicate her needs, she can do it no problem, and I think that's something that's often overlooked with people with disabilities.